Lo único que se había hecho en nuestra parte de
Proud of my kids that they're making lunch when I'm not feeling super good today. They're working together. Good morning, all. You saw my little intro video there saying that I was sick, and yeah, yesterday, it was like the night before last, in the middle of the night, I woke up like super congested, and then by the morning, I could tell it had like moved down into my chest with like bronchitis. I've never gotten sick that fast. Like bronchitis usually takes like a while to set in. But I was able to get an antibiotic and rest yesterday. Yesterday was horrible. I felt so horrible all day. But yeah, Juan and Paula were super helpful. And so I did sleep well last night, which was good. And I'm sure to me I sound graggly. my voice sounds graggly, so it's probably coming across on the video. But this morning we have our appointment at 9 a.m. to go get Juan's new birth certificate. So we're getting ready to head down to breakfast, and then we'll be heading out to that. So I was just praying that we could get out and do that. I didn't want to have to push things back any further due to the holiday. We already lost 4 days, you know. It happens here.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtag. Send me a kiss by wire. Baby, my heart's on fire. If you were something then I'll be left alone. Oh, baby, telephone and tell me you're my own.
So still sick on day 4. I went through the whole antibiotic. I'm not sure how well it did. We'll see. I might end up having to go to a doctor, which I really don't want to do. But so this morning we have another appointment for getting Juan's new Colombian identification card. Since Colombians are always Colombians unless they renounce their citizenship. You know, just like Paula has to have her cedula and her updated Colombian passport, he's got to have his Colombian ID card until he turns 18, and then he will get the actual cedula. So we're gonna go do that this morning, and hopefully my energy and everything holds out, and we'll see how I'm doing after that. We made it back, and it's back to bed for me. So getting Juan's identification card, they can't give us the card immediately, unfortunately. It will be sent to the Colombian consulate in Atlanta. Unfortunately, they won't notify us that the card has arrived. Our lawyer said that it would take like 3 to 4 months, so really the best option is to email them. I found through personal experience that calling them doesn't work because it's only recordings. There's never anyone to talk to. So I'll have to email them and see when it comes in, and hopefully it does, because if it doesn't, they took his other card, and that would mean that we would have no way to get him his cedula when it's time. Oh, that would put us in a pickle. So hopefully that comes. Hopefully there's no problems with that coming into Atlanta and we get that card. Oh, and then talking about his birth certificate. You know, we had the appointment for his birth certificate, and when the birth certificate it came, and they wanted me to sign it, I noticed that it had his last names listed as Wellard instead of Wellard Tays, which apparently is kind of the default that they will put based on, of course, the dad's last name, and then if the mother's last name is listed as, you know, her married name on her passport, then they'll put that. And I had asked that it be Wellard Tays, but our lawyer said that the laws had changed since last time we were here with Paula. However, I posted online about it on Facebook in a couple different Facebook groups, and answers were all over the place. I think the majority of people said that they had the same double last name for their child, but there's like one family, they said they just got home like 3 or 4 days ago, and they were able to put dad's last name and mom's maiden name. So I think when it comes down to it, it kind of depends on who you talk to, how much your lawyer really pushes, really advocates. Everything is super subjective. I don't think there's just one hard, fast law, you know, obviously. I think it's just, that's kind of the default. So anyways, so he's Wellard, and hopefully we can get it changed in the United States. I think we can. We'll do like the readoption and stuff in the US. But that's kind of irritating, and especially Paula was frustrated about it. She's like, wait, that means that like your parents were cousins that got married, or brother and sister. You know, it's very important to them that they have the 2 last names to identify that you had a mom and a dad. But she was like, no, everyone's gonna think that your parents were cousins. That's awful. So yeah. Anyways, you know, you think you get one thing figured out, and there's another thing that pops up that you got to deal with. So I think I might try to visit with the doctor this afternoon too, because this is just hanging on for too long. I don't want this to end up being like pneumonia or something. That would be the worst. I mean, I don't want to visit with a doctor, but I really don't want to end up in the hospital here. That's like the big thing. All right, well, I think that's going to wrap up this little series of videos here. So we're going to say goodbye for this one, and then I'll update you on all the following stuff and what happens with me and being sick here. Hopefully I get better quick. All right, take care. Bye.